Now, Gabriel Kelly, how long have you been choir master here? Are you a choir master?
Organist and choir master.
Organist and choir master.
I'm here since childhood, but officially I'm 34 years organist, and I'm playing the organ since I was going to school.
And how did you get into music in the first place?
I started learning the piano from Sister Brendan in the convent, and she eventually taught me the organ.
And was it in the family? Your brother plays a bit, Tiny plays a bit.
Yes, the family, we're all musical.
And were there many in your family?
I'm one of 7.
One of 7, yeah. And did the 7 play, or just some of you play?
They all played.
They all played. So you came into the church when you were very young. How did you get involved when you were very young?
From the school.
From the school. And did you learn to read music? You learned the proper way. You done the grades and all that kind of stuff.
Play first with the feet. I was self-taught for the first 6 months. Then I had lessons from William J. Watson at St. Anne's in Dawson Street. I used to go up on the train, have an organ lesson for an hour, and come back down.
And how often would you do that?
Oh, maybe once every few months.
Once every few months. So he gave you bits to do, I suppose, and you had to.
I had about 6 lessons altogether.
6 lessons.
I worked away on my own after that.
And did you find the lessons very helpful?
Oh, very helpful. Oh, yes.
And was he a very well-known teacher or organist himself?
He was a teacher in Dublin, and he was very helpful. He was a wonderful coach, William Watson.
Do you play piano?
Piano. Started first with
piano, yeah. Who's your favourite composer?
Oh, I have several. I suppose Beethoven.
Beethoven.
But
yeah.
for the organ, Bach. Bach was my favourite. Bach was really my favourite composer.
So you were into Bach years ago when nobody was talking about Bach around here, not many. Yeah. Maybe Patsy Stanton and yourself, yeah?
We were talking behind his back.
Behind his back. That's right, yeah. How old is that organ there?
It's going back to about 1850.
So
what we have on the floor is only going back to 1960. But all the pipes of the organ that are in the 2 cases on either side, they're going back, most of them are going back to about 1850. The pipes in the facade facing the high altar, they would only go back about 20 years. They were new pipes. Same as the pipes now that are directly over your head there, Oliver. Those pipes are new. They're only there about 20 years, 20, 25 years.
So this organ is since 1860, is it?
1850.
1850?
Yes.
Yeah. The keyboard and all that?
No, the keyboard is only 1960.
60, yeah?
The keyboards have to be renewed. That's about the 3rd keyboard that went in.
They wear out.
We refer to this, what's in the middle of the floor, as the console of the organ.
Yeah. That's the old bit?
The console.
It's original, yeah?
No, it's not the original console. The original console would date back to about 1850.
Okay.
But that was scrapped. They're scrapped every so many years.
Why are the pipes on the side here rather than on the back? You usually see them on the back.
Yeah, well,
is there a reason for it?
The action is electrical. It's called electropneumatic action. That there are electric wires running under our feet, running along the skirting, and up the 2 sides of the wall where you see the speaker there,
yeah.
And over in this corner as well. That the electric wiring from the console is coming out under the pedal board and going up each side into where the sound boards are, just beneath the pipes of the organ. Okay.
How many organists have been here prior to you? Do you know who the organists were before you came?
The earliest organist I'm the 3rd of the name of Kelly. The first organist that was here was a Felix Kelly. He was also the town bandmaster. The second organist was a Mrs. Fahy. Those names were mentioned to me by the older members of the choir. Dr. Carol Sealdres, who came from Belgium, he was replaced by Mercy Gibbons, replaced by T.C., or known as Tommy Kelly by the people locally, replaced by Ina Eaton, who gave 36 years service. I succeeded her 34 years ago.
So you've given 70 years between the 2 of you?
So between both of us, we've given 70 years service. So they shouldn't have to employ too many organists in 70 years.
That's a long stretch. So Gerry McNally is moving in now as the year?
Gerry now is taken over as the organist with Dan as
Delaney,
the choir director.
And I suppose you'll be able to teach him a few lessons, Gerry?
He learned the organ from me.
He learned it from you?
Yeah, Gerard was my pupil.
Oh, fair play.
So I'm delighted that he succeeds me.
Okay. Are you going to play us your favourite bit of music before we go?
The Prelude and Fugue #1 in the key of C.
Well done. Very well done. That's your party piece, I'd say, is it?
That's my party piece.
Thanks very much, Gabriel. And the best of luck in your semi-retirement. I'm sure you'll be around for a long time.
Oh, well, I enjoyed doing the odd time. I was taking on the hop this morning.
Well, you slept in very well.